And here goes a faithless looting with the ridiculous art. What's up guys, DK here with Collector's Impact, and today we've got a nice little assortment of graded Magic cards, MetaZoo cards, and a few Pokemon cards. And before I jump into these, couple things to mention. I tried to send in some Force of Will cards, but yeah, and I'm bumping things over here. But the Force of Will cards were all rejected because apparently they don't grade Force of Will. So I've seen some graded Force of Will cards on the market from PSA. So I guess that was a long time ago and they no longer grade them. It says no spec information, so they couldn't find any information on these cards, even though these are pretty popular cards. You probably can't even see them, but it's like the Zero with the bathing suit and all that. These are pretty popular cards. And they couldn't grade them, so that's disappointing. And then the other thing to mention that's not disappointing, that's pretty cool, is I have my first 3 Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my personal collection, and these came from a friend for Christmas, actually. I got these as Christmas gifts from him, so thank you, Jacob, for these cards. They are awesome. The freaking Lord of D. Love the Lord of D. 2002 and a 2008 Celtic Guardian and a 2022. This one's a pretty new Blue Eyes White Dragon from the Pharaoh's God's Tin. Really cool artwork on that. Yeah, so there's my first 3 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and start jumping into these grades. We're just going to staircase up. Why not? We'll start with the Pokemon and then end with the Magic. So there's only a few of these. I think there's only 2, actually. The first Pokemon is, well, King Daddy himself, yo. Charizard is up in here, and he's blowing this fire, got all the fun stuff behind him, and he got a Mint 9. All right, I'll take a Mint 9. A 10 would have been awesome, but, you know, 9's second best. And the last one of the Pokemon cards is his brother Blastoise. So Charizard's little cooler brother there, Blastoise. I just love how that looks. And let's see how they treated us with Blastoise. Yes. Blastoise got the 10. All right. I'll take a 10 on this Blastoise all day and night long. And all weekend and holidays too. So thanks for that. That is great. All right. On to the MetaZoo stack. Again, these are random cards from my personal collection that I just wanted slabbed. I hope that some get 10s, but, you know, especially the Rudy ones. Those are the ones that I want the 10s on, obviously. I'm trying to collect a 10 of every Rudy promo, which is really difficult, believe it or not, especially for some of the obscure ones. But, yeah, this is the Rudy one big hairy step, and that got a Mint 9. Ooh. Cool thing is, I have a second one of these, so maybe the second one will pull a 10. We can only hope, you guys. We can only hope. So, let's give it a try. Here it is. There's the second one, and it got a 10. Wow. Yes. All right. All right. So now I need a 10 on the big hairy feet one or whatever, the wilderness one, and a few others that are still out for grading. And I have no idea when they're going to be back, but yeah, we'll see. So that's a good 10. Oh, the Reptoid Ruler. Freaking hilarious card, man. I love that card. From the Nightfall starter deck from one of them. And this card got a 7. Near mint 7. Oh, God. All right. And, oh, yeah, the Falcon Lake UFO. This one's from the Premier deck or whatever it's called, the release event deck, where you can get the 5 different foils or whatever. And this is the one that I pulled, and it's also my favorite that was available. So it got a Mint 9. All right, I'll take a Mint 9. Again, I really would like some 10s of MetaZoos, but you know, take some 9s. And here's Mothman, the Pin Club edition of Mothman. Yeah, that got a Mint 9 as well. So, you know. Alright, well that was weird, guys. The camera shut out on me during the middle of that. So let's jump into the Magic cards now. So the first card here, we got some Earthbind action going on. So a little bit of background here. Obviously this artwork is like banned for the time being or whatever by Wizards of the Coast. And in my personal collection, I actually had some really nice pack fresh revised cards that I had sleeved up a long time ago, obviously. And yeah, so you can't just like expect to send in any old revised cards and get good grades, but mine in particular are really, really minty. So I chose the mintiest ones and sent them in. So all right. Yes. Oh my god. A Gem Mint 10 on Earthbind. Now that is that's a very, very good hit. Wow. Okay. All right. All right, and then we jump to this, which is the Rowan Scholar of Sparks, and then her brother's on the back, as you probably saw. I really want a 10 of this card. I've sent in one before and got a 9, so let's see how this one turned out. This one's an 8, so they get worse for me on that card. But, you know, the 10 Earthbind, kind of hard to shatter the mood now. All right, this is an unlimited Earthbind. It wasn't as minty, or at least as crisp, you know what I mean? It's mint, but not crisp, so... Hey, it's mint, in mint 9, there you go, see, but it's not gem mint, so... Oh well. This one is not mint at all. I just like it. It's Save Life. This is a foil version that I had. It is played. What did they give this? A 6. You know, that's not bad, all things considered. This card is absolutely beautiful. It really is. It is definitely up there in terms of my favorite artworks for Magic cards, especially from the unsets. And the foil in particular really looks great. So this is the Japanese version of the Faithless Looting from, what were those things called? You know, the subset within Strixhaven, Mystical Archives. And this got a 7. Okay. I'll inspect that in more detail later. I'm not quite sure why that got a 7. Interesting. I mean, that was a really nice minty one. Oh well. What else we got? Hey, another Earthbind. Again, super minty from Revised. You are God. Got 2 Gem Mint 10s of that. Wow. Okay, here's another Earthbind. Can you actually get 3? No, I didn't think so. That's a mint 9 though. That is still very solid. Very, very solid. And here goes a Faithless Looting with the ridiculous art. This is the English-American version of this card. It's really, really weird, and that's why I wanted one graded. And I would preferably love a 10 of this card. I might try in the future for some more if this one is not. So, yeah, it's a mint 9. Oh my god, a 10 would be so cool. Just because this card is weird AF. It's what... And the last card is another Earthbind. Can we get 3 10s on Earthbind? Nope. Well, it's a 9. So that's great. 9s and 10s on Earthbind. I mean, now, granted, it is a common card, so I had a bunch of copies, and I scoured for the best ones of all of them. And there you go. Pretty good. Pretty solid. The only bad thing is that those are my best ones, so it's pretty much impossible for me to go and get any more 10s unless you buy them on the market kind of situation, because those are just super rare in a 10 quality. Unless you open it from a pack yourself these days, the chance of getting a 10 on those, unless you have a very special circumstance, is it's really low, honestly. Alright, well that wraps up the video for today, guys. Thanks for coming by and checking out this reveal of the Magic cards, MetaZoo cards, and Pokemon cards. And I hope to see you back soon for another reveal video in the future. Take care.